Is this thing on? Is this thing on? I'm so old. I can't even drive. JK, guys. Hi. Hi, people. Hard Rock Grandma here. And I'm going to the post office to mail me off my eBay purchases. Sorry, guys. I can't. What I want to talk to you today about is Proposition 65. As an eBay seller, and I'm sure as an eBay buyer, you see things come up on this Proposition 65, and it just mainly pertains to California. So I thought, you know what, I better make sure that I'm up to date with everything and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I assumed at first that this was something that California sellers had to put in. No, this is information that everybody else in the world has to put in specifically for one state, California. So if you're selling anything and it is involved with stuff on this list, then you are supposed to put it in this box on your eBay listing. Now, I sell clothing. I thought I was safe, right? No. I thought I'm going to go in this website and you can actually do a search. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put in spandex. Nothing's going to come up, right? Wrong. It comes up with a chemical. Now, I can't say it because I'm not a chemist. Hydrazine. And it is in spandex fibers. So now, do I have to go in and list this? I have read, but not officially. This was on an eBay forum that if you're under 10 people in your business, it does not pertain to you. I don't know if this is true or not. So every time I'm going to the post office right now, I sold some Spanx. They have spandex in it, and I'm sure some of the other clothes. None of my stuff, thank God, is going to California. But am I breaking the law because I didn't list that spandex has hydrazine in it? I don't know. I'm confused. Can somebody please explain this to me? People behind me watching the other wonderful drivers. So I put in cotton, and I didn't write down specifically, but yes, cotton comes up because these are chemicals that are man-made or naturally occurring chemicals, is what the website said. No, I didn't make that up, but anyways. So yeah, cotton, and I think that the cotton had to do with dyes, the dyes that they use in cotton. So how do I know? I don't know what color dye. Is this blue number 107? Or is this, you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Am I confused? Am I making too big of a deal out of this? I honestly am thinking about restricting California for my listings. I hate to do it because I'm sure there's a very large majority of people in California that are put out by this and they do not agree with it, because I can't believe that the whole state of California would be happy with this. I mean, do you go and there's probably signs at the ocean saying that you're swimming in fish pee? I don't know. Does fish pee cause cancer? Probably. So the next thing I put in, rayon, another clothing material. And there's, I can't say this, Carlin disulfide is in this, in rayon material. And it may not be in the material itself. I don't know. I didn't read that in depth. I had to get to the post office. I actually go to one that's inside of a carnicerie. I love it because it's just like in the back corner. It's right next to the beer cooler. It's awesome. But they do close for lunch from 12:30 to 1. So I want to get over there and drop my stuff off. The next thing I put on was nylon. And something about the dye that they use in nylon has cancer and stuff. So I had to get going, right? And I thought, I'm going to try one last thing. I put in milk, dairy milk. And yes, it's in there. It has alpha toxins. And it's something about if the cows eat some contaminated food or something, these alpha toxins could be in your milk. So I overthink things. I have anxiety disorder. I am a very anxious person. So I do overthink things. But so a dairy farm here in Arizona has to make, I don't know, maybe they make specific packaging just for California, or maybe everybody in Arizona is going to get the same thing. I'm sure it's probably cheaper just to print them all the same, and I'm just so confused. So thanks, California. I don't know what's going on. And I want to say they've always been different. I think it was a 1980 Chevette that I got when I was probably 20 years old, and it had California emissions crap on it. And you open the hood, and it was like a jumble of pipes. This was a long time ago, but I'm surprised. My dad was a mechanic. I'm honestly surprised my dad, he helped me buy this car. I'm surprised that he let me get it, because he was one, he hated the stuff that was hard to work on. Oh shit, my camera moved. Maybe it didn't. I've got some really bad glare here today. Try not to hit this dude on the bicycle. Oopsie. Hi. Oh, sorry, dude. All right, guys, I'm at the post office. I'm going to run this in. I'll be back to give you some more nonsense. This is the carniceria where the post office is inside. And it's like the coolest thing. People looking at me. Oops. People looking at me like crazy. But yeah, they have the most amazing burritos in here that you ever will eat in your lifetime. So I like going in there because there's never a line. I mean, if there's one person in line, usually it's because they're talking to the postal lady. And it's like so kick back in there. And hey, where else can you go and mail your packages and then step over to the beer cooler and buy some beer and buy yourself some lunch? Anyways, guys, that helped my trip to the post office go much, much faster. Like I said, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so if somebody out there can give me some insight, I would greatly appreciate it. So, and thanks for watching, guys. Good luck with Proposition 65. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I shouldn't worry.